Good afternoon, church. It's Reverend Luann here. I have missed seeing you this week, but I have been praying for you, praying for all of us as we go through this extreme crisis and we have distanced ourselves physically from each other. I'm sitting in front of my office picture that is something I purchased at Art in the Park. It's from Glacier National Park. It is a memory of a trip that my family was able to take, and also this park was referenced in Brad's sermon this past Sunday on March 15th. And I love it not only because it's beautiful, it reminds me of a happy memory, but also because when I look at it, I remember one of my favorite scriptures, Psalm 121. I think it's especially relevant in this time. And it begins with, I lift my eyes up to the mountains, and where does my help come from? The psalmist is reminding us that oftentimes in ancient cultures, people thought that their gods lived on the mountains and the high places, and the high places themselves became associated with holy, and people worshipped the actual mountains. But that's not what we do. Though the mountains are very tangible and easy to see and strong looking, we don't have to do the same thing that we see others doing. I think it's relevant in this time because we want a tangible way to say that we're protected, and maybe that's a stockpile of toilet paper or canned goods. Maybe that's a healthy bank account, or maybe it's keeping the TV on, or the internet, a constant stream of news about what's going on. But none of those things are actually going to protect us. And so the psalmist reminds us that our help is in God alone, and God will never leave us or forsake us. So let's hear the words of Psalm 121. I raise my eyes toward the mountains. Where will my help come from? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. God won't let your foot slip. Your protector won't fall asleep on the job. No, Israel's protector never sleeps or rests. The Lord is your protector. The Lord is your shade right beside you. The sun won't strike you during the day, neither will the moon at night. The Lord will protect you from all evil. God will protect your very life. The Lord will protect you on your journeys, whether coming or going, from now until forever from now. For those of us who are anxious in this time, are struggling with having the family home, everybody all together, trying to get along, are feeling isolated, not being able to see loved ones, or maybe those of us having trouble sleeping, worrying about what may come. Know this: the Lord is your protector. You can trust God with your very life. It's true that our faith ancestors, the early Christians, have faced very, very dark times, and yet through all of those times we're able to find joy in God's grace and God's hope, which is eternal and not really connected to the circumstances that we're in. God will be with us through this. And I pray that as we socially distance ourselves from each other, that we would draw nearer to God. Let God be the one to whom you pour out your anxieties and fears, and then let God stay up all night, keeping watch, while you get a good night's sleep. May it be so. Amen.